Hey guys, welcome back to Winter Ridge Stables. So today we are coming at you guys with a, sort of holiday barn tour. We are super excited for this video because we kind of decorated our barn to match like the winter theme and like Christmas and New Year's. And I really hope that you guys enjoy it, so let's jump right in. So I know it's not Christmas yet, or it's not even December, but where we live, we have like 5 inches of snow, so to me, it's Christmas and it's the holidays, even though it's not even Thanksgiving. So we did decorate our barn for Christmas this year, and I'm super excited. So let's just hop right into the tour. So just like last time, Winter Ridge 08 is going to be joining us because she is the co-owner of the barn. So we're just going to be hopping back and forth between each other. So right now, I'm just going to give you like a quick overview of our barn. And then we are going to come and get into details. So this area right here is the trails. So this is kind of like the driveway here, and if you come, you can take your horse out to the trails. So over here we have our horse Sasha, and she is decked out in like a Christmas wear, and it's super duper cute. And on top of that is Jessica riding her, and that is Bridget leading her around, just giving her like a little Christmas ride. Moving over here, this is Christine, and she is riding Athena bareback and bridleless, and her foal is just hooked on right behind, and that is Leo. So if you come out further to the trail, then you come out to the cabin where all the people stay. And right here, this is our bunnies, and right here, this is Grizz, our St. Bernard. And then this is our little cabin, and right here is
Lambert, our lamb.
Okay, so back there, we did take some of your guys' name suggestions. So this gray one here, that is Finn, and this is Phoenix, and then the black one is Yang, and then the white one is Yin, and then the little, I don't know if you guys can see, but that one right there is
That little yellow bunny.
is Cookie Dough, and then the one, sorry this is really shaky, but the one in the pen, that is Bugs. So that is kind of like the trails and like the woods part of our barn. Okay, so now we're moving on to our main paddock, where actually our horses that are owned by people are staying, but we also have some of the barn's horses too. So starting over here, this is Charlotte's horse, Valegro, and I believe he's the Tennessee Walker Stallion. Coming over here, these are the Tinkers. This is Avalon, and this is her foal Fjord.
They're from Norway. We just got them.
So, coming over here, we have our two Hanoverian stallions. Back there, that one is Beethoven, and the white one up front, that is Mozart. Then, this is one of my favorite horses. This is Franz. He is Natalie's horse, and he is the Frisian stallion. He's absolutely gorgeous. I love him. Then coming over here, this is one of my favorite pairs. This is Poco, and this is her foal Paisley, and they're so cute, and I love little Paisley. She's literally the cutest foal I've ever seen. So coming over here, we have Rose and her foal Dakota. They are owned by Bridget. This is another one of Natalie's horses. This is a Tennessee Walker mare Izzy and her foal Alex. Then coming over here, this is our Arabian mare Queen. Back here we have our Arabian mare Alshama, and this is Willow, one of our larger ponies. Then right here we have, I think, the cutest pair ever, or like little trio. The big horse in the back, that is Ireland, that is Natalie's horse. In the middle, that is little Bailey. And this white horse, this is Alaska, and this horse belongs to Bridget. And Bailey is their little foal, and they are super duper cute.
Okay, so we're switching over, and I'm doing this part of the tour. So starting over here, we have our Tinker Stallion Bear, and in the stall next to him we have our Clydesdale Zeus, and our Persian, I think that's how you pronounce it, our Persian Stallion Dante, and in the very And in the very next stall over, we have Nala with her broken leg. She's being checked up by our vet, Tom, and her foal over there is Aurora. Okay, and as you can see, we've hung up a few wreaths to make it look, a little bit more holiday themed. So starting in the front of our main barn, we have a few Christmas wreaths hung up, and as you can notice, we have them hung up all over the barn. And also along the tops of the stalls, you can see that we have some Christmas garland hung up. And then coming over to the side, we have some snow on the edge of the barn. Okay, let's get right into introducing the horses. So, in our first stall, we have an Arabian stallion, and his name is Prince. Then going over here, you can see that we have Medusa and her full knight. And then this is just an empty stall. Moving on, this is River and her baby North Star. And then moving over here, we have Savannah and Cubby. Over here we have Bay and her new foal Sumatra. And then over here we have our cute, adorable little couple. The mother is Nikki and the foal is Penelope. And then in our last stall we have Solo.
Okay guys, so we are switching back to me now. So this is our feed and tack room. So coming over here, this is the entrance from the border barn. So right here we have a blanket rack. And moving to the left, we have a little hook where you can hook up your horses if you want to tack them up. Then we have a few hooks for halters and bridles and whatnot. Also, we have some bridles hanging up here, and we have a tack box. Right here we have our lesson saddles. Then coming over here in the corner, we have some hay bales, and on top we have our two little kittens. We have Phantom and Christy playing on top, and we also have some feed bags. Then coming over here we have a saddle stand with a bridle and just a martingale. Then this is our extremely full tack room because everybody is outside, so all of their halters are off or they're busy in the riding arena. So coming over here we have another grooming box and a polo wrap. Then under here we have our little kittens playing. The one in the back, the yellow one, is Milo, and the brown one is Otis, and then the little one under the mat, that is Diego. And the kittens like to hang out here because it is really warm in the winter because there's a heater. So coming along here on the edge, we have some saddle pads, a saddle, and another blanket. And then we have two feed bags. And lastly, over here, we have Natalie, who is washing or grooming Dawson.
Okay, so switching back over to me, this is our riding arena. As you can see, we just added a mirror. And I don't know if you guys can see this, but you can see Eros in it, and I think that was just so cute. Okay, but then, as I said, we have Charlotte riding Eros. And then coming over here, we have Sarah riding Stefano. Okay, and then moving over here, we have a couple of our dogs. We have the mother Dalmatian, Anita, and then as you can see, we have our little pup, Puddles. And then we also have our chocolate lab, Jackie. And moving up here, we have Barrington. And sitting on a bench over here, we have Christine, the mother to all of our kittens. Okay, so starting over here, we have our turnouts. And then we're gonna start by showing you the Falabella pen. Over here we have our male Falabella, Taurus. And then we have our female Falabella, Junie. And we have their daughter over here, May. Okay, and then this pen is for some of our older horses. Let's start in the section of the retired horses. So first we have Autumn. And then we have Wallace. Both of those, as I said, are retired. Then moving over here, we have Ben in his bright yellow. And then over here, rocking the pink blanket, is Oliver, and he is by the gate, as usual.
Okay, so I'm going to be doing the second half of the turnouts. So coming over here, we have our Tinker Mare Montana, and over here is her full Checkers. Then right here we have Butterscotch, and these are her 2 twin foals. So this right here is Clover, and this one right here is Cody, just playing with checkers. So moving over here, we have our area for our ponies. So coming over here, we have Riley, and this is Caesar. Then this is April. Then this one in the purple, this is Jazz. And then we have Dawn in the ladybug blanket. And we have our Dartmoor pony, Daisy.
Okay, so over here at the Santa hat, which is absolutely adorable, we have our draft, Jack. And then moving over here, we have Duke, who is patrolling the turnouts.
Okay, so the last thing in this barn tour is our office. So right here we just have a few cabinets. In the corner here we have our fish Klaus. And then we have a rug. It is not Schleich, and neither are the cabinets, but they do fit perfectly. And here is our dog bed. This is where our dogs sleep. Usually the cats will sleep in the tack room because it's warm, but here's where the dogs sleep. Okay guys, so that wraps up our barn tour. I would just like to say it really means a lot for everybody who's been subscribing and commenting. We have reached 60 subscribers, and that is just super special. It doesn't seem like a lot, but to us it really is a big thing. It just means that you guys really care and really want to see our videos, so we really appreciate the support. We do have some videos planned for the future, so those should be up pretty soon. So stay tuned and happy holidays. Bye!